Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn components for embedded programs. Here, embedded software uses three components: state machine, circular buffer, and queue. The state machines are well suited to reactive systems such as user interfaces. Circular buffers and queues are useful in digital signal processing. State machine. A state machine is any object that behaves different based on its history and current inputs. Many embedded systems consist of a collection of state machines at various levels of the electronics or software. In general, a state machine is any device that stores the status of something at a given time and can operate on input to change the status and or case an action or output to take place for many given change. In practice, however, state machines are used to develop and describe specific device or program interactions. First one, a set of states and an initial state of a record of something stored somewhere. Third one, a set of input events. Fourth one, a set of output events. Fifth one, a set of action or output events that maps the states and input to output. Sixth one, a set of action or output events that maps the states and inputs to states, which is called state transition. Here, a finite state automation and a finite state machine or state transition diagram. Here is a formal method is used in the specification and design of wide range of embedded and real-time systems. The system in this case would be represented by a finite number of states. Here is the state machine for seat belt controller. Here the idle stage and seated stage and buffer stage and belted stage, isn't it? Here any one person sit in the not sit in the seat, it is an idle stage. Here any one person sit in the seat, here is the seated means its seat belt is weared, otherwise and check the belt, it's also checked in the belt. Some person sitting in the seat but not wear the belt, but the buzzer is blow, otherwise the man sit on the seat wear the belt, the buffer is not blowing. Okay, it is state machine for seat belt. It is a simple example. Okay, controller job is to turn on a buzzer if a person sits in a seat and does not fasten the seat belt within a fixed amount of time. This system has 3 inputs and 1 output. The inputs are a sensor for the seat to know when a person has sat down, a seat belt sensor that tells when the belt is fastened, and a timer that goes off when the required time interval has elapsed. The output is the buzzer. The idle stage is in force when there is no person in the seat. When the person sits down, the machine goes into the seated state and turns on the timer. If the timer goes off before the seat belt is fastened, the machine goes into the buzzer state. If the seat belt goes on first, it enters the belt state. When the person leaves the seat, the machine goes back to idle. Then circular buffer. A circular buffer, circular queue, circular buffer or ring buffer is a data structure that uses a single fixed size buffer as if it were connected end to end. This structure lends itself easily to buffering data streams. The circular buffer behavior is ideal for implementing any data structure that is statistically allocated and behaves like first in first out. Circular buffers are a special type of buffer where the data is circulated around the buffer. In this way, they are similar to a single buffer that moves the next data pointer to the start of the buffer to access the next data. In this way, the address pointer circulates around the address. Here's the circular buffer. Here data stream and time t and time t plus 1. It is a time the arrow is denoted as 1, time plus 1, t plus 1, the next circular it goes to arrow to 2. Okay, when a buffer under runs, it indicates that there is no more data in the buffer and that further processing should be stopped. This may indicate an error if the system is designed so that it would never run out of data. If it can happen in normal operation, then the data underrun signal indicates a state and not an error. In both cases, a signal is needed to recognize this point. Queues. Queues are also used in signal processing and event processing. Queues are used whenever data may arrive and depart at somewhat unpredictable times. Queue is also referred to as an elastic buffer. An elastic buffer is a device that helps smooth the data transfer between two similar but unsynchronized clock domain. A linked link is used for building queue. For designing the queue, it is declared as follows. Here it is a C program. Define queue size is a 32-bit size. Define already we define the function queue size 32-bit. Then queue size maximum how much? Queue size minus 1. Therefore 32 minus 1. Suppose always int queue is equal to queue size. It denoted as the defined function. Array for queue, it's allocated for array. Okay, int head, tail or queue. The position of head and tail in the queue. Okay, thank you.